Hi, it's Lazrrrrr here, and in this video I'm going to give you some of my personal tips to get out of bronze in either rank queues, whether it be flex queue or solo/duo queue. To start with, I'd just like to say that I'm not someone that is great at League. In fact, I'm currently low silver right now, but I started out in bronze 4 at the start of the season and moved up the ranks slowly. In this video I'm going to outline 5 of my best tips to get out of this elo, which is bronze. So number 1 is maining a certain champion. Doesn't have to be anyone fancy, but it just has to be someone that you can play comfortable with and know the strengths and weaknesses of. Because if you learn these champions and know the combinations to play around the team with, you should be able to consistently deal damage and know how to move around the map effectively as a result. For example, personally I play Syndra a lot, and this is because she has easy 1v1 potential. She can deal lots of damage, she can do multiple stuns on multiple champions, and which is really useful for team fightings. And the ultimate just does a lot of damage. Obviously that's based on how much spears you have on the ground. Due to the fact that she has no dash ability though, that makes a weakness for her, although she can stun any incoming ganks if a champion comes and ganks. Another champion I mained was Talon because no one was able to counter the burst and bleed that the champion dealt, which is why it was so good. After I got a kill, I can push the lane and then roam and help other lanes get a lead as well. And that's why maining a champion is so crucial. Okay, so point number 2 is champion select choice. What I mean by this is games usually are decided in champ select, and although it's good to have a pocket pick or a main champ that you always like to play in games, sometimes it doesn't fit the team composition, which is sometimes people's downfalls when it comes to playing League, especially in bronze where people just play any champion they feel, which is nice and all, but I think that should be kept in normal games personally. So yeah, I think most people should be able to main about 3 or 2 champs in every role in case of autofill or auto bans, with teams composed of roughly 1 tank, 1 good champ with wave clear, CC champs like Galio or Zyra, or a split pusher champ. And yeah, tip number 3 is to find a duo queue partner or play with friends. Playing with another friend in ranked can be really fun. It can also be really helpful if you talk over a chat service like Skype or TeamSpeak or Discord, for example, because you can always set up plays and set up plans for inside the game. You can always ask for ganks or alert if someone's missing, for example, and also it should relieve the stress if you play with friends, because you want to learn how to play better, and also it just should be more stress-free in reality. And yeah, you can always set up good plays. Tip number 4 is about raging and flaming. I personally raging, I do not approve of it. I keep it to myself personally, but you do get those people that flame for no reason, or flame if like you die once or twice in lane. So the best thing to do is either just to mute them and just play your game. If it's just one person, just mute that person and just continue playing how you would. Also, if you are someone that does occasionally flame or rage, I would just recommend giving good advice rather than trying to provoke an argument or make the other person infuriated, because they can become tilted even if they hear the slightest bit of flame from anyone. And the team atmosphere always isn't so good when you give other people grief for doing bad. So instead, just play the game, keep it to yourself, and yeah, that's my 4th tip. And lastly, my 5th tip is to learn to play a role and learn how to utilize it. So for me personally, I play mid and ADC, mid mainly. What I do is usually I either pressure the opponent in lane, or I just out farm them and then push the lane in, and from there I can roam top or roam bot or get deep vision in their jungle, either to find their jungler or to set up plays in like a minute time. When I say utilize the role, what I mean is how to gain advantages from building leads from either farming or 1v1 pressure. So yeah, in the mid to late game, you want to know how to position correctly, how to take objectives securely, and even potentially shot calling in the chat. Although there will be people that will not like your calls, if everyone goes in on the call and it works out well, then you can get multiple turrets or dragons or barons if you can do that. Like recently I've played a lot of Fizz. Fizz is really good at 1v1ing champions because you can burst someone down if they get too close, and so you can split push, or you can just roam bot and get the kill on their ADC if you get the jungler to help out as well. As an ADC, you just want to farm till mid to late game and roam with the support to provide pressure on turrets and push down the turrets for the wins. And yeah, those are my 5 tips on how to get out of bronze, and this is from someone that usually starts out in bronze at the start of the season. I hope this video helps anyone. If you like this sort of video, then please give it a like and subscribe for more similar content in the future. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.